Would you pray with me? Build this house, O Lord, lest all who labor therein do so in vain. Watch over our gathering this evening, lest we stay awake without purpose. Provide wisdom, discernment, and forbearance, lest we eat the food of our anxious toil and exhaust ourselves for nothing. For you have called us together from the far-reaching corners of this great nation to uphold a vision founded on our belief in the fundamental rights endowed by you, O God, our Creator. And you have appointed each person here to represent this country's rich diversity of thought and experience, race and creed, that collectively we would serve as a city on a hill, a light to the world, revealing the strength and nobility to be found in our union. Remind us that we fulfill this divine mission only when we acknowledge that we are meant to function as one body. Nothing you ordain can be accomplished without the trust in and respect for each other. You have graced each of us differently, with passion and compassion, insight and oversight, voice and vote, that we would use these gifts to build up the larger body, which is these United States. Deliver us from intransigence and impudence. Free us from fear and control, that in our deliberations this night, the light that shines from the dome above us would clearly reflect the commitment we each make to freedom, justice, and peace in our world. In the name of our guardian, guide, and stay, we offer our prayer. Amen.
The chair has examined the journal of the last day's proceedings and announces to the House the approval thereof. Representatives-elect are invited to join in the Pledge of Allegiance. For what purpose does the gentleman from Oklahoma seek recognition?
I move that we adjourn until noon tomorrow.
The question now occurs on the motion of the gentleman from Oklahoma. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. No.
Call it, sir. How do you hear it? Just call the notice.
For what purpose does the gentleman from California?
Madam Clerk, I ask for the yeas and nays.
Madam Clerk, you have to call the voice vote. The ayes have it, the yeas and nays are ordered.
Have it, the yeas and nays are ordered.
Requested. The yeas and nays are requested.
The yeas and nays are requested.
Continue to read.
A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device.
The House of Representatives, for the first time in 2 days, taking an actual vote to adjourn. They've done it by voice vote over the last couple of days, but tonight you heard a rowdy response from the lawmakers in the chamber demanding a vote. This is being done electronically, so we expect it to go quickly. You can see it's a 15-minute vote. All the members are in the chamber, so they'll start voting. You can see the numbers are racking up. After that, if they get the votes that they need to adjourn, they will be out of session from the House floor until noon tomorrow, and presumably negotiations will continue for a speaker. The U.S. House of Representatives is still without one. No lawmaker has secured the necessary votes, and this is the first time in 100 years that this speaker vote has gone to multiple ballots. Chad Pergram of Fox News saying if the House votes against adjourning, the House is compelled to take another vote on Speaker. That will be the 7th vote. On the right-hand side of your screen, you can see the tally on this motion to adjourn. You can see the votes are taking place. They are doing this electronically. They have about 9 minutes left in this vote. On the left-hand side of your screen, you can see C-SPAN cameras capturing the action on the floor as lawmakers mill about and they wait for this vote to conclude and see what happens next. Like all of us, are they going to get the votes to adjourn until noon tomorrow, or will they be compelled to take a 7th vote for Speaker? Robert Costa, who reports for CBS News, is reporting that McCarthy allies are telling colleagues that his meeting tonight with the critics was an airing of grievances that wasn't a disaster. Many problems remain, but Emmer, that's the whip for the Republicans, Tom Emmer, who counts votes, Emmer's office huddle, have at least sustained conversations. McCarthy is not dropping out. He still sees a path, according to several House Republicans. He also, Robert Costa, reporting that the view among the old bulls on the GOP side tonight is that the group of McCarthy critics is not a monolith. And while Gates and Boebert and a few others might never vote A, Hard promises on how primaries and committees are handled could nudge this a bit, but the talks need time to unfold, and that is why you saw Tom Cole, Republican of Oklahoma, an ally of Kevin McCarthy, offer this motion to adjourn. Couple minutes left here on this vote to adjourn until noon tomorrow. You can see Democrats are in unison in voting no on adjourning. They've been joined by one Democrat, Paul Gosar one Republican, Paul Gosar of Arizona. We've also learned that Catherine Clark, the Democratic whip, has advised members that they should stick around on the House floor for the possibility of a seventh vote. If this motion to adjourn is not approved, the House will move to a seventh vote for Speaker of the House.
Have all members-elect voted? Does any member-elect wish to change his vote?
All right, Susan. So just step over for a second. Read the change.
Off no, on aye for Mr. Gosar.
On this vote, the yeas are 213.
Mr. Jackson of Texas. Mr. Jackson of Texas votes aye. Mrs. Pedersen.
Votes no.
Mrs. Pedersen votes no. Ms. Stansberry. Ms. Stansberry votes no. Ms. Van Dyne. Ms. Van Dyne voted aye.
On this vote, the yeas are 200. On this vote, the yeas are 216. The nays are 214. Accordingly, the motion is adopted. Accordingly, the House stands adjourned until noon tomorrow.
The gavel has come down, and you can see the motion to adjourn was approved. It looked like a nail biter there toward the end. You can see the lawmakers in the well of the chamber, many of them yelling it sounded like to hold the vote open. There were a handful of people that did not vote at all on this motion to adjourn. It was approved, though, 216 to 214. That means the House is coming back tomorrow at noon. We will see what happens in between now and then on this vote to elect the next speaker.